William Spencer here, sharing lessons I've learned from 100,000 kilometers of bicycle touring. Today, let's look at what does it cost to set your bicycle up to start touring. Let me take you on a little tour of my current touring bike. I've been using this bike for 12 years or so now. Point number one is that carbon footprint wise, cycling is a great thing to do. And most cyclists, as they start to love nature more and more from being outside, want to protect nature. So one of the things that I think, in my opinion, goes along with cycling is buying used equipment. And there are so many fantastic bikes for sale out there. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Gumtree, you name it. There's so many bikes out there. I love this bike that I've got, not least because of what you see here, Never Stop Exploring. It's branded North Face. I paid about $300 US, about 350 euro, and it probably was worth double that. But the bottom line is you can find yourself a used bicycle, and by changing a few components, it will become a perfect touring bicycle. And we're going to talk a little bit about those components now. So you've bought yourself a used bike. Congratulations. You've paid a few $100, euro, pounds, and you know that the bike, when it was new, was 2 or 3 times that amount. So you got a good deal. And most importantly, the bike has what I call good bones. When you pay that amount, it has good bones, meaning the frame and the wheels are well made. The one thing that you do have to probably change to make it suitable for touring, because most bikes are not set up this way, is the gearing. Because you need gearing that is going to allow you to cycle up steep hills and mountains when you've got luggage. And you can see more about this in my video called Gears. But you need the smallest chain ring on the front here to have 20 or 22 teeth. And then on the rear, the largest ring to have 34 or 36 teeth. Okay, so take me outside and shoot me now, because what I'm about to say is going to upset some people, maybe a lot of people, I don't know. So brakes. These brakes are standard caliper brakes. I see the value of, and I love disc brakes, but when you're going long distance touring, you don't need them. And if you're traveling in less developed countries, they are much harder to get repaired and get replacement parts than old-fashioned regular caliper brakes like the ones you see here. Front suspension forks are not something to fit after you bought the bike, but if you want them, look for a used bike that has suspension forks. I really like these because I find that the vibrations and the continual jarring that comes through your arms, elbows, shoulders, neck, back, without them is both problematic. It causes tension and pain, but also it causes damage over long term when you've been cycling like I have for years and thousands of kilometers. Whether you're bike packing or bike touring, you're going to need some way to carry your stuff, some sort of bike packs, panniers, bike packs. So again, this does not need to be something you've got to spend a lot of money on. There's a lot of used stuff out there, including on forums within Facebook. What you see here is my lightweight setup, a pair of panniers, a rear bag on the rack, and a front handlebar bag. And then there are a few accessories that add great value, way more than they're going to cost you. The first is mirrors. A friend of mine joked that this mirror that I have here is big enough to tow a caravan, maybe, but it sure provides a lot of safety, and it's very adjustable forward and back, up and down, really good. And I happen to have a mirror on both sides because I know from all the cycling that I've done that one of the biggest safety things that I can do for myself is to improve my spatial awareness by having a pair of mirrors. And now these weird looking things, plastic half clips on the pedals, are actually my number one thing to add to a touring bike that most people don't think of. They cost all of $10, euro, pounds, very inexpensive. There's a whole video that I've made called Pedals, a short 2-minute video. Take a look there for more about this. But these are priceless because they hold your feet in the correct placement in relationship to the pedals. So what did this bike cost me when you put it all together? I'm putting the numbers up here on the screen. But what I will say is that anytime I see chats on Facebook and elsewhere about, super expensive carbon fiber forks, this, that, or the other, I can't help but think to myself the following. Whether your bike costs $3,000, pounds, euros, or $300, pounds, euros, when you face that first mountain, the only way you're going to get up it is by your sweat and effort. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe for more quick tip videos. My book might give you inspiration to leave on your own long distance bike journey.